Hello, welcome to this video. In this video I am going to explain about from the blocker template how to edit the template, what is the easy way to edit the template so that it may helpful to, because normal HTML tag you may familiar with, we are using head and body tags and other hyperlink, everything you able to perform all the operations. But in the standard templates, website templates, it will come with the CSS. CSS mean cascade style sheet. Cascade style sheet, what it contain the cascade style sheet? It will contain lot of information about the attributes. For example, I am using the hyperlinks. For the hyperlinks, see here, this hyperlink, it is come with the red color. So in this red color, if I need to write all the hyperlink, if I need to come in the red color, I have to specify in the CSS. That is the thing I am going to explain here. And so just like lot of attributes are coming here, and see here, this attributes is coming, background color is black. So this is the one format of CSS, and just like lot of things will come, and it's like a widget, label, and so let me explain one by one. So from the blocker part, let me explain how it is look like, then later let me explain from the blocker. Better first I will explain from the blocker XML how it's look like. That it may be complicated code, it's look like complicated. See, let me show the codes. The code will looks like this. This code, it is contain around how much, it will keep on going. It is containing 2856. So in this 2856, if you want to edit anything specific, it is very difficult. For that purpose only I am showing the Firefox inspect element, which will help you to edit the tab. You can get it, this just mouse right click and it will click run inspect element. So this the bottom box, it will be open. So see here, first for example, I want to identify what is this attribute. This is the image tag. If you want to edit anything related to image, you have to edit here. If you need to edit anything related to here, you need to edit main menu section, you can edit related this main menu section attribute, all the position, height, z index, float, weather padding, all the character attributes were written here, so that no need to write it for all the codes frequently. You can write this code in a CSS things, so that it will automatically reflect it to here. So this is the one important things you need to know. So I will show this in the code here. Please have a look on this. This is a header tag. Header tag is going. After header tag, I think it will start. See here, template style CSS. In between this, all the styles of all the important classes and ID which we were using on the XML tags. Actually, let me explain what is class, what is ID. That all the attributes variable has been declared here. See here. So from here, if you want to change mobile menu or drop down list related things, the attribute top, font width, how much we need to maintain, and LI, UI, everything it is displayed clearly. So from this in text you can get it. Before going to this from the inspect element you can get all the informations. This is the one important thing I want to show you. So this is will come here, and next one, if just like all the CSS format it will come, and next part, let me close this, then only it will move. Next, I hope it is stuck somewhere. Yeah, I come back. Head, data view, link list, post, header, everything is coming properly. What I want to, yeah, see, for example, if I am not closing this, let me show div tag, because see, if I'm not closing the div tag properly, then I will get this kind of red indication. So you have to open and close the div tag properly from the source to destination. So this is what I am showing here. You have to close it, or else also you will get the error message. This information you have to carefully, you have to remember whenever you are doing the coding. This is the second part, and this is the first one is CSS. Second part is how to code, that is if you miss any element it will show the red indication. And the next part is everything, it is divided by some specific divide category. This category attributes only it is listing. This classes, it may mention classes or ID or different way it will be mentioned. It is kind of for loop. Each for loop have inside another loop, another for loop have another for loop. Just like each tags, divided tags have different things. For example, see here, this header tags contain another container row. Container row, it is having header logo. Header logo, it's containing header 1. Then another container row, and it is containing the main menu list, link list, main menu, nav, just like, and content wrapper, container. It is lot of things will be here. So this block is exactly looking somewhat different. If it is if I am able, no, I don't have that block. I hope I have tried in a blocker here. Yesterday I opened the link. It is look like best responsive, best yeah, this is the website. Actually this website looks like this. From this post I removed the banner, I removed the I changed this menu into the top, and also change the icon logo, and I removed this advertisement. Just like I have done this, see how it is look like, so that I can avoid the space from on the top pages, so if possible advertisement able to display here. This is the changes I have done here. This is the one changes I have done, and this is a one major. It is not an easy task, because if you are making any changes, it will make lot of confusion. The logo is coming first, menu is coming down, but what I have done, I make it logo, and the continuation I made it menus. That is it is taking a lot of time for me. Then I have added the search bar. See how it's look like here, see how it is look like here. So this is the one thing I have made the changes. Then This is the one thing. This is my test site. And another thing, in mobile, how it will be look. See here. In mobile, actually, this block, it is not. It will display in somewhat different. What happened? Just hold on. Yeah, I don't know why home page it is not coming, but it will come. Let me fix this, and it will be look like for mobile also. You can look this, the mobile menu, it will completely different. I have fixed this problem also using some other site. From this I don't have any idea how to do it. I get an idea about from here. For this I have to add a CSS style script, then later I have to add this tag, this XML tag in the tag, then I have to add a JavaScript above the header tag, then I have to add one more JavaScript above it. So one more important thing, whenever you are doing coding, you have to make sure it won't affect your SEO, because a lot of people, they are updating the template, they don't care about whether it is mobile user friendly or if how many JavaScript added. If you added too many JavaScript, it will add too much weight to your page and your page loading time, and it will take it will eat lot of time, and finally your page will be degraded. That is another important thing. This is what I want to explain. So please carefully, and whenever you do write a code, you have to carefully troubleshoot. If you're trying to do it in a haste manner, it will make completely mess. Rather than trying to complete the job 1 hour, it may take 1 day or it may take 2 days. So you have to write whatever you have to do it slowly and discipline and systematic manner, so that even though if you are going wrong, you can come back with the backup or with the taken a code in your notepad. Just like there is a lot of possibilities there is no standard things. Is there standard things we have to maintain, but what I'm telling, there is no I have to do this or do that. Try to use the logical understanding and the perspective how you are approaching the problem. It will help you to solve all the problem. Try to solve it slowly. If you have any questions, you can write back to me. I'm happy to help you. Thank you. Thanks for watching.